Hello, everybody. This is a Tier 8 match, well, Tier 10 battle. Myself and my clanmate Devo are in Tier 8. I'm in the Massachusetts. He's in DD there. I'm going to show some armor angling, some aiming points, some mistakes that I made, and some really bad aiming by the enemy team and by Yamato on my team. This drags out a lot longer on my side than it should if the Yamato could have positioned a little better and aimed a lot better. Now I'm heading over towards the C cap. Devo's heading up towards the B cap. Devo always has a good game. Great with torpedoes and that little destroyer. Now there's going to be 3 enemy battleships on this side, same as my team's. I kind of hate this map because it seems the battleships always go around the outside, and I'd rather be cross-firing into other caps for citadels, but I am going to have to hold the side so the battleships don't come around. So I'm going to be locked up in pretty much a secondary fight for the entire battle. This first shot I'm going to take, I saw the ship was turning, and as soon as I took the shot, I realized that I did not account for him turning, and you're going to see me whiff it. It's probably the only shot that I completely blew in this match, other than a couple of times where I did not judge their speed properly and caught a couple ships in the bow that I would have rather hit dead center. And you can see on both sides, most of the ships are going all the way east or west, which I don't think is a good play style. I hate this map design. And here we go. You can see that ship is definitely turning out, and I aim right at his water line and don't account for him turning. So that's going to be a nice whiff. As soon as I hit the mouse button, I was cussing at myself. I'm going to take a shot at this Republic next. I probably should have aimed a little bit higher with him angled the way he is, but I was, hoping for that Citadel going through that Tier 10 armor, which I should not have been. And I should have went for a upper armor belt shot. So you'll see it does about a whopping 6K. Had I aimed higher, I probably would have done double that at least. Shot on that NC, I would have hoped did a hell of a lot more armor. I'm sure I didn't hit him middle. So it just ricocheted. The ship is on fire. You're going to see a DD pop up there in the smoke. When you can take a shot at a DD, help your fellow DDs out on your team and take the shot. I do about 6,000 there. By the time my secondaries hit, I will do about 6,000. That 6,000 off that ship is a big chunk of his health, and it will really help your team's destroyers when they come head-to-head with them. Every advantage you can give to your team, you should, especially your DDs. You need them. They spot and they keep the enemy team's DDs off you so that you're not getting caught. Now, this North Carolina really did not play well in my opinion. He's coming through here broadside. And he knows I'm coming around. I mean, he just, if he was paying any attention to the mini-map, saw me shooting. And this is the first shot that I whiffed in misjudging the speed of the ship. So you'll see it goes through his nose instead of some nice healthy citadels, which I could have got there. You'll also see the Yamato is shooting at the nose of the Republic when he had the broadside of the North Carolina sitting right there, which I just don't understand. His shot selection and his aiming in this was a bit a mystery to me. And this is the second time I misjudged the speed. I should have known he was slowing down coming up on that Yamato, and my dispersion utterly sucked on that shot. But, well, those shells were all over at a pretty short range.
The ship is on fire.
I'm running manual secondaries on this build, and you'll see I like the extra hit rate from them so that I can burn down what I want to. At this point, I find that Republic much more of a threat, so I'm going to switch my secondaries over to him. And this guy knows what he's doing, and he angles. So you'll see I'm aiming up towards the superstructure, more towards the deck line, trying to hit that upper armor belt where I know I can at least do some damage. I'd rather take a 5 or 6K volley than just watch all my shells ricochet. And I highly recommend doing this if you got a ship that's angled at you and you don't have a better shot. Go upper armor belt. Don't sit there and waste your time trying to shoot at their waterline. All you're going to do is bounce shells. And there's a Masva back there shooting at me, and you can see he's not aiming very well. A lot of his shots go wide, and you'll see later in this replay that he really did not aim well. I should have been deleted from this game far faster than I was.
Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire.
And the Yamato all of a sudden can aim and gets the kill there. You'll see at the damage totals at the end, he really did not do much with the amount of damage I did, and I'm sure that Hindenburg was doing some damage on him as well before he vacated the area. This Masva is again angled well. Now, that Yamato, if he was pushed up a little farther, which he will do eventually, can citadel that Masva right through the nose. The nose armor on the Masva is only 25, I believe, and it's easily overmatched by battleships. You can citadel him here. I was trying to keep the Masva in range, and about the time I started picking up speed forward, I gave a second thought that I'd be coming out into this gap, not knowing what was in there, so I threw it in reverse. Unfortunately, battleships don't stop all that fast, and there's a North Carolina in there. Luckily for me, he did not anticipate me stopping and completely whiffed the shot. Had he taken his time to take a good aim, he would have deleted me. Should have. And I'm going to catch a Citadel on him now because he botched that shot, and this one as well. Fought me, but not for enough. Now, at this point, the Moss's just blind firing at me. I'm no longer spotted, and he's not doing a good job with it. And he's going to be popping his radar here in a second, and he's still going to whiff. And then he's going to pop his spotter plane, and he's still going to whiff. He really should have taken me out. I have no health left. He's going to catch me one more time and start a fire, which I put out as soon as it hits. And I'm just backing up, trying to stay undetected at this point. And really, I shouldn't be in this game anymore. Now, here comes the North Carolina, again with a bad play, coming around broadside to both of us. How the Yamato didn't take him out here. He decided to shoot at the Mossfa instead for whatever reason. So I catch a Citadel and high caliber. And again the Yami shoots at the Mossfa. So I'm going to take out the NC here. And even with radar, the NC blows the shot again. And the Mossfa blows the shot again. Radar just ran out, and he's going to blow the shot again. And spotter plane, he blows the shot again. At this point, I'm just trying to do what little damage I can before I die. So I creep out. He hits me, starts to fire, I put it out, and just try to do as much as I can before I die. I blow up, and lo and behold, the Yamato all of a sudden can aim. Now, we had a Des Moines that I'm going to switch over to. Covey had a very good game. He is going to cap D here. And he's going to move into C. The other team at this point just has the Minotaur and a Destroyer left. And Covey makes a couple very nice plays on both. My guess is he's got radio location running. The captain skill. You'll see he's going to maneuver his guns and keep them aimed in the direction of the ships before they're spotted. He actually makes very short work of the destroyer. Now you can see he's been spinning the guns around the whole time, getting ready for the move of the Minotaur, which I'm sure he's watching on radio location. And the Minotaur one-on-one versus a Des Moines is not a good matchup for the Minotaur. And that's going to be the result of this fight. And you'll be able to see at the end by the stats that Covey had a very good game. And there's the Minotaur. Now this Minotaur is going to blow his smoke, but he never stops to force the Des Moines to use its radar, which was absolutely no help to the teammate. Because Covey doesn't have to use his radar here, he never has to, he has it available for the destroyer coming up. You can see he popped his sonar to watch for torps. Now he knows the torps are coming. Just to, a guess, the Minotaur is going to launch him. So he sneaks up behind this island as protection, and he just waits for the torps to pass. Which was a smart move. I know a lot of people that would have just charged out and possibly ate some torpedoes there. And there go the torps, and he moves out. Now you can see his guns are already spun around and aimed right there. So as soon as he pops his radar, he shoots and deletes the destroyer. One nice volley. There's my stats for the game. Nothing spectacular, but you got to see some armor angling. EXPs, as I said, Covey had a nice game, damn near hit 3K. Damage totals, I'm going to mouse over each of these so you can see secondaries and fire damage on each along with the AP. And that's it. There you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.